What's going on, guys? Welcome to another video, and today is another episode of Road to the Rise of Skywalker, guys. We were getting through this quick, but don't worry, there's not going to be another episode for a little bit. We got a lot more content coming out in the next few weeks, so this is the last one for a little bit. We will hit the other movies eventually. We've only got a few left, though. But today, of course, you already know, we're talking about Return of the Jedi. Very excited to talk about this one. But before we get into any of that, first off, if you are new, thank you so much for taking the time to like, comment, subscribe. It means the absolute world. And if you have not subscribed already, man, I would suggest subscribing because we are at the end of November, and guys, December's gonna be packed with content. I can't even stress. I've got it all listed out, planned out already. December, we're going hard in December, like big time. So make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. It's going to be awesome. Very much looking forward to it. But yeah, so that's pretty much it with that. If you are new, this is basically what Road to Rise of Skywalker is. I'm reviewing every Star Wars movie leading up to Rise of Skywalker. I did this with Avengers Endgame earlier in the year. I reviewed every single MCU movie leading up to Avengers Endgame. Not as daunting of a task with Star Wars. Marvel took a lot more planning, but nonetheless, today we're doing an episodic order. So we have already done the prequels and we have done the first two of the original trilogy. Today we are talking about the final film in the original trilogy. But guys, again, if you are new, if you enjoy the content, let me know. Like, comment, subscribe. I want you to let me know down below. First off, what content do you want to see? I've got a lot of content for December already planned out, but if there are certain things that you want to see, let me know. Like, I'm going to be in Disneyland for an extended period of time in December filming stuff. Do you want certain videos done in Disneyland? Do you want certain Galaxy's Edge videos? Like, I can do it. You need to comment it down below so that I know what you want. But yeah. And again, do not forget to like, comment, subscribe. So I think without further ado, let's just hop right into it. It's a great movie. That's it. Review's over. No, I'm joking, seriously. This is not my favorite original trilogy movie. It's my least favorite. But don't take that because it's still really good. It's my top 5, I think. I think it's at 5. We'll have a ranking after Rise of Skywalker, but I'm pretty sure it's at 5. So it's still really good. There are only 2 movies that I really consider not good, and it's Episode 1 and Episode 2. I really enjoy this one. I love the Ewoks. I think they're dope. I think it's cool. I love... How do I say this? I love the color palette of this film. And that's kind of weird to say, but I love... It's very dark most of the time. A lot of black. You got green with the lightsaber. I love Luke's green lightsaber, by the way. And you've got all of that. I really liked that. And the story is, it does a very good job at wrapping up these 3 films. That's one thing that Return of the Jedi does well, is it has a proper good wrap up. It does. You have Luke defeat the Emperor, because, you know, Rise of Skywalker, but he defeats the Emperor. He had, you know, Vader, Anakin has his redemption, and they get to see each other, and then they live happily ever after. So we thought, and then the sequel trilogies came out. But it did a good job at wrapping them up. It did. I love, again, I don't know how to say it. Bringing Lando in again. I love having Lando. Lando he's probably my favorite character in all of Star Wars. I love Lando. He's freaking awesome. That's all I gotta say about that. Love space battles. Big space battle guy. Love space battles. So the one at the end with the Death Star 2 is great. I love that. I love finally we start to see Han and Leia like really get into it, if you know what I mean. You just have all of these reveals and all of this payoff. You guys know I'm a sucker for payoff. Avengers Endgame is my favorite movie of the year. Love payoff. This one gives a lot of payoff. I do like that Vader was redeemed, because while he did do very terrible things, a lot of that also had to do with the fact that he was manipulated by the Emperor to do bad things. Then eventually he went too far over. You know, there's no excusing what Vader did. But you know, for him to have a nice little redemption, I dig. Which is why I'm kind of, well, it's different. I'm not really on board with Kylo redemption. I love Kylo. If he's redeemed, I'll be fine with it. But, you know, I like a good redemption story. So I like that Vader was redeemed. I like how if you didn't know what was going to happen, you really thought Luke was going to go over to the dark side. Like, that's pretty insane. And what else? It's just a great movie. Like, I gotta give George Lucas a hand for this entire trilogy. This entire trilogy is very well done. Like, it's not every day where you can say an entire trilogy is very good, high quality work. This one is. It really, really is. Why it's my third favorite, I guess. Empire is in a league of its own. And then A New Hope is just like, there's all of that wonder and that like just fascination with this new world and building the mythology, building that. That with A New Hope I really liked a lot, and just the original story of A New Hope I really like. That's why it is above Return of the Jedi. But Return of the Jedi is great in its own right. A lot of people have it as their favorite. I'm not discounting that. I'm not taking that away from you. I think it's a very well done, very, very good film. But, you know, people have different opinions. I really like this one. I think it's really good. Not a lot to really talk about with this one. It's just a solid finale. The writing's good, the directing's good. I think the special effects, there's got to be a lot of model work done again. I haven't seen any behind the scenes for this one, but I'm assuming there's a lot of model work done. It was very well done. You know, it's just these characters you love, and it's the chemistry. I've said that this is the third video that I'm talking about the chemistry of the big three. It's just there, and it just works. It's insane. So I gotta tip a hat to Hamill, Harrison Ford, and rest in peace Carrie Fisher. They were able to do something in these three films that was just insane and just show this genuine chemistry. Just this genuine chemistry. It was so well done, and I'm just blown away by that. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. There's not really a lot to talk about with this film. I really enjoy it. That's all I really have to say. You know, I like the battles on Endor, you know, with the speeder bikes and stuff like that. I love the space battle. You know, like, I love all of that stuff. And I love a culmination. I love a good culmination. And, you know, you got the fight with you have Luke and Darth fighting, and then you've got them fighting the Emperor. You got Luke fighting like, all of that at the end is fantastic. It is. I've got a big respect for this movie. It did a fantastic job at tying up what most people thought was a franchise. It's obviously not now. We've got 8 movies since, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 movies since, with 1 more to come, plus more in the future. But it's the perfect culmination to that story. And I really like it. I think it's great. And yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. There's nothing more for me to ramble about. It's a solid, well done movie. Tip of the hat to George Lucas. He did a great job, you know, and the chemistry of the characters is really what does it in these films. I mean, we can talk about any of it, but if those three aren't on and aren't giving really great performances with really great chemistry, you're kind of lost. You really are. So tip of the cap to them. They're fantastic. This is the best trilogy in the Star Wars franchise, so far at least. If Rise of Skywalker knocks it out of the park, even then there's not really a contest, because these 3 films are just fantastic. But that's pretty much it, guys. Let me know down below in the comments, what do you think of Return of the Jedi? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Let me know why. I'd love to hear your thoughts. I haven't been replying to comments lately. I've just been so busy. I will do it eventually. So if you have written comments, keep writing them. I'm sorry I haven't responded to them. Just been very busy. But that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. Do not forget to like, comment, subscribe. December is going to be packed with content. It's going to be insane. You do not want to miss it. But guys, that's pretty much it. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a rest of your day, and we will see you in the next video.